don't you know? I just a cold rock a party and I do the show. I said I met these three guys and you know it's true. So let me tell you and explain them all to you.
When you're the first at something, usually they say, okay, well, you bust open doors. But no, when I got in hip-hop, the doors were still held open for you. You know, I may have bust open doors as far as being the first female to do it, but then it wasn't as competitive as it is now.
They had the message, but they had the party.
Salt-N-Pepa, they made songs that were very sexy. They made songs that were influential. They made songs that women can relate to. What a man and push.
Sagging, Timbo's dragging, fronting in his ride with his
Put it.
They like to say, would you rather be considered as a rapper or as a female rapper? Right. And at this point, I'd like to be considered as a female rapper.
Lie about the light, how he knocked the boots last night. But he's a roughneck, so that side. Make it, you must be blind. If you don't believe what here, listen to this rhyme. Ladies first, there's no time.
When you are a female rapper and you come out there into a male-dominated field, you have to come strong. You have to come completely correct, because if you don't, forget it.
I'm divine and my mind expands throughout the universe. A female rapper with a message to send. The Queen Latifah is a perfect specimen.
My sister, can I get some?
Sure, Moni.
Push It was a great
Speed myself. What else? Well, fame hasn't got me.
It started with Latifah. It started with MC Lyte. It started with Roxanne Shante and Salt-N-Pepa. Like, these are the icons of hip-hop. And you listen to their music and you see where they came from and where they at today and how they changed music, how they opened the doors to make it even available for artists and women like myself to even be involved in hip-hop.
Possibly speak tongues, beat drums at the Young Street Baptist, rap this and fine linen from the beginning.
If you ask a female MC who they are influenced by, every single one of them is going to say Lauryn Hill.
She was so genuine, so true to herself.
Wow, Lauryn Hill, my.
Lauryn Hill is in her own category when it comes to female rappers.
Lauryn was a lyricist, somebody who expressed herself in art in which she rapped, she sung, she had melody.
For men and for women, she represented everything that was great about hip-hop.
Spirituality, sexuality. She's hood, you know, because she's, you know, from the bricks or whatever.
Lauryn, to me, is like, you know, she is the gem of, you know, of the 90s and the gem of rap music and hip-hop.
Girlfriend wanna be like me, never. You won't find a chick that's even better. I make you hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. Okay, begins to listen me what you want. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. I love your braids and your mouth full of phones. You love the way my butt boom, 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 boom. Keep your eyes on my boom.
Gossips, run your lips about that. Say Trina's still the best. April 1st, I'm bad. No April Fool's joke, finna make the world lean. Ha! Hold up, she back on the scene. Weezy Trine Bean.
Trina's been around 12 years and is still making music.
Business-wise, she's definitely held her own, because just to hold down females in hip-hop for a whole decade alone, whew, I know the pressure, sister, I do.
The most impressive thing about her, honestly, is that she, in the 12 years, she's never gone away. It's not like she's had these year or two dips, so it's like, whatever happened to Trina? Like, she's always on the scene. So she figured out branding very early on.
She really understands her audience base, and that's something that's really important for any artist to do. Do I feel that many women of color, particularly African-American women, feels that Trina speaks for them? No, but for the women and men who love her, she's really consistent in terms of what she puts out. You don't see a whole lot of variation. She knows what her audience wants and she delivers.
Pull up in a monster automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in a tanka, color a Willy Wonka.
I love the hoopla around an artist like Nicki Minaj right now. She's on everybody's records. She's about to drop. She's got the buzz.
Nicki Minaj is appropriating the script of the successful female MCs that have come before her. She knows she needs to be hypersexual, check. She knows she needs to be a little bit wild and crazy and kind of extra, check. And she knows she needs to be up under a really dominant male MC and be that kind of ride or die chick, check.
Wayne actually.
She's nice. She reminds me of Missy, Kim, and Eve combined because she has that character that you know, that stuff she does, that's kind of like Missy. She has that sassiness like Eve. And her style, to me, her style of dress and her colorfulness is Kim.
But at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj can rap, period. She's interesting to look at and she's interesting to listen to.
I'm on stage, you can sit in the crowd.
So it jump-started her, but by her jump-starting, she jump-started a lot of female artists.
I don't knock the sister because I'm sure there's a lot of pressure on her just being the poster child for female rap in 2009 and 2010.
You could be the king, but watch the queen come. Okay, first things first, I'll eat your brain.
I would say the state of the female MC is very shaky. It's been shaky for years, and that's just because females don't get as much exposure and as much perks as the guys, and that's just a fact.
Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and fangs, cause that's what a motherfucking monster do. Hairdresser from Milan, that's the monster do. Monster Giuseppe Hill, that's the monster show. Young Money is the roster and a monster crew. And I'm all up in the bank with the funny face. And if